About 10 minutes later, I hear this youngin' screaming again. Before I can even get out of the bed, I hear him thump, 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 and he's already running into my room, jumps into bed with me. He's screaming to the top of his lungs, she's there in my room behind the door. She's gonna get me if I'm alone. Please don't make me go back in there. Bedroom door, there was someone's head peeking around the door like this, and you could only see their eye.
I watched this thing move across in my rearview mirror when
Oh, come on, bruh. I'm walking home from work a couple days ago, and nothing happens. I pretty much just shrug it off as, okay, this thing's fake. Hello? Nobody's here. Fuck. Where's my butt? What the fuck? Oh my... What the fuck is that? Okay. Okay, you see that? I'm leaving. I'm not doing this. I'm out. Ah, that hurts, dude. It's like a hand. Oh, hell no, bro.
I'm the only one here, bitch. Why are you crying? What? Maddie?
Hello guys, welcome back. This is Zak here. I know I kept you guys waiting for a long time for the video, and I was quite busy this whole week, so that's the reason it got delayed. Okay, anyways, I've got some videos from the TikTok, and these hauntings are happening right now. So let's see what are the hauntings going on in other people's lives. The unknown.
People saying I'm schizophrenic. Do you hear that? Lord, save me. What the fuck? I'm the only one here, bitch. I'll be posting an update tonight. Well, technically early in the morning, because that was around the time that I was in the bathroom that day, when everything started going down. So I will be coming back in the bathroom around that time to see what happens. If nothing happens, then I was being played with. If something does happen, then I don't know. I don't want to go out there. I don't even know what to do. I don't know. I'm gonna have to. Why are you crying? What? Maddie? Maddie? What's the matter? What? Are you okay? What's the matter with you? What? Yo, I don't even... She's crying. crying at something and there's nothing there, I don't know what's going on right now.
The mirror. Shadow people. Anyways, I don't know how many of you guys have actually experienced this, but this is actually quite terrifying, you know. Even though you haven't seen the haunting, but you could hear that she is all alone, and she could hear like a man talking, a woman's voice, and also whistling sound. You know, in some cultures, they always say that you're not supposed to whistle at night because that attacks demons. I think this is most likely like in Malaysia, they have this kind of a belief. But obviously, if any culture has these kind of beliefs, there might be some truth to it. Okay, because I know sometimes many people go all over, like they keep making things up, but sometimes it definitely helps out. So yeah, so let's see what's shadow people now. And did you also see how the dog was looking at the mirror? That's why we always keep our mirrors covered, you know, at night times. It's terrifying what we actually experienced earlier. Right.
I understand this is probably gonna sound insane or look like a blur to you, but I was crying. I watched this thing move across in my rearview mirror when I was driving back of my car to the front. I could see it from outside and in the mirror. I got out of my car, like staring at me, but if I looked away, I couldn't find it until it was closer. I have never felt fear like this. The hair on my arms was standing up. I was crying on the phone with my mom, waiting for my stepdad to come over because I couldn't believe this is what I really saw. I'm going to take you outside so that you can see the location of where this was. Blow up a screenshot for you to see what it was that I was seeing.
Oh, wow. Okay. She was like, I'm at Walgreens, I'm at your house, walking around, I don't see nothing. Send me a copy of that video. Okay. I don't see it, maybe I'm blind. So you can just pause and read it, but this is the actual entity. You see, the thing what I've actually learned is because normally you call it as a ghost, poltergeist, or demons. It's like in English words they are completely broad terms, but in Arab, everything is actually compiled together as jinn, which is like the unseen, you know. And these entities, basically, especially at night times, you know, when you cross the midnight hour, and what actually happens is these demons are all around at night times, and some of the jinns, you know, they have a tendency to fall in love with especially a woman. That's why, you know, they always say that you need to cover up your hair, especially at night, because uh, the main what do you call that? The main attraction from a woman, especially with long hairs, it's completely different, guys. Only men understand that. That's why, you know, sometimes when you have perfume, that's what in the Arab they say that having perfume or having long hairs openly, like uncovered, can actually attract the jinns behind you, the demons, whatever it is. And you can clearly see that she is arriving home at night time, and that entity is back there looking at her. And this is all these videos what I'm actually sharing you is actually ongoing on. There might be not much story behind it, But maybe if you're on TikTok, you can follow these accounts and you will get more updates on that. So let's continue.
So I just found out that my neighbor has been experiencing something weird. I completely forgot until my boyfriend reminded me. So her side door has been opened repeatedly throughout the last week, and that door does not have a key. It can only be opened from the inside. She keeps coming home, or her friend comes home. There's nothing missing, but the door is wide open. Nobody is able to unlock it except for them from the inside. She just called me to tell me about it, and I just told her about what happened with me.
You can pause and read
So
it, yeah?
this is directly outside of my house. This is going to be where our car is parked and exactly like where everything is. As you can see, there's literally nothing. And here is from the angle of the car. This is from directly around. There's nothing that would have cast a shadow.
I actually forgot to tell you guys, the previous home where the haunting actually started, initially even before my son could actually notice whatever this thing is, at night time, the hallway you have seen in the video, when I used to walk, and there was a huge windows, open, and we could see like the roadside, and it was completely empty. It's like grassland and completely empty with the opposite buildings. There, always I used to see something standing, and I used to feel weird, like, who the hell is this at night time? Just standing there motionless and just watching. It was completely dark, so I've tried looking at so many times, but I couldn't understand why the person was there. And this happened quite few times, Then later on, after a few months, then my son started having all these kind of experiences, and that's when I actually begin. But this is the actual type, and build a street light, not exactly in the street light, but right next to where the street light is not falling, there the person was standing, completely black figure and motionless. A normal human being, keeps moving, maybe he's on the phone or something, but nobody stands like that, fixed. It was looking more like a mannequin. Anyways, okay, let's see. So she is just showing you like the night time, how it was actually the view. See, now it's not there. She just tried to recreate it. The hitchhiker. Okay, this story is actually very important, guys. You will learn something from this.
Okay, guys, so I pretty much don't believe in the skinwalker and all that stuff. And I had no idea if you said its name and made fun of it, you would actually like see it, or you're supposed to see it. So I make fun of its name as I'm walking home from work a couple days ago, and nothing happens. I pretty much just shrug it off as, okay, this thing's fake. Well, guess what the heck happened? So I'm walking to work this morning, and it happened about 3:20 in the morning. There's this creepy street where I live that everybody knows, and it's just really creepy. I'm walking past that street, and all of a sudden I hear this woman's voice say, "Help." But it sounded so emotionless that it was just creepy. So I immediately took out my phone and started to try to video record, and my phone camera was so blurry, like, I don't know what the heck was wrong with my phone camera, but it was not able to take the video. So then I tried to take pictures because you could see something at the end of the street, but the videos or the photos were so blurry, and even right now, like, you can see my camera, it's still blurry, and I don't know what the heck is going on. I'm about 10 minutes away from that street, and I can still hear this woman's voice yell for help, and it's creeping me the heck out. If you guys want to see the video and the photo I took, just let me know down in the comments, or go ahead and like the video. So this is a picture of the thing, the skinwalker or whatever. It's weird because it keeps going in the middle of the street, and then it keeps saying help in a girl's voice, and it sounds emotionless. I try to do it on video, but it was so blurry, and I'm sorry, but let me know what you guys think.
So if you actually heard what he's talking about, first of all, see, he's walking like he's working the graveyard shift, and I think he's coming back home after 12. Normally, guys who work in retail, especially like me, even I end up coming at this time. Last night also I came at around 1 a.m. Because I've changed my job. I haven't told you guys what actually happened with us, but I changed my job, and I'm coming now very late, 1 a.m. I was supposed to do this recording last night, but I couldn't. And you see, normally when you come at night time, especially what this guy is doing is he's thinking more about like the skinwalkers or whatever. These are just different names for the actual same thing, the jinns, and they actually can hear you quite well. So what I would probably feel is that it somehow attracted it towards him. So that's why now he's getting followed by something. And also you see he's talking about the camera getting blurred, and I also spoke to you about my videos getting blurred, and also the some of the hauntings which I've shared with you, the camera gets blurred, especially when the entity is right in front of you. Yeah, it does happen. Okay, so let's see what's more. Let me just reduce the volume. All right.
Alright guys, so I had this weird interaction today. Like, I'm walking to work, and I'm telling you guys, this skinwalker saying his name crap is real. Like, for real, guys, it really is real. I'm walking, and I get on my street to turn, and I hear the same help, but this time it's coming from a guy's voice. And again, it's emotionless, and it's really weird and really creepy. And every time I get it on camera, or try to get it on camera, I don't, and like, it's starting to get really annoying. It's like this thing knows, like, I'm recording it, so it's not gonna do nothing. So I'm walking down the straightaway, like the main street that I'm on now. That's how I get to my work. And I see this person. It's a man, but he's sitting at our old, like, run-down food store. And I hear it come from that direction. And I'm like, bruh, I actually see something. And it scared the crap out of me. So I keep on walking, and then this thing gets up and starts walking towards me. So I don't know if it's a person, but then it said help again, and it scared the crap out of me again. So this time I'm like, okay, I'm getting my phone, I'm recording this, like, I have to. So I pretend to be on a phone call, and I start recording, and I put my phone, and you'll see the video, and I catch this thing walking, dude. A person, a skinwalker, whatever it is. This was the thing saying help. I don't care what nobody says, bro. You have to be in my situation to understand exactly what's going on. Like, bruh, I feel like I'm out of a scary movie right now. Like I'm in the scary movie. Like, take it seriously when you say skinwalker, because if you make fun of it like I did and batter its name, then you more than likely will have the same experience as I do. I'm not saying you will, I'm not saying you won't, but I am having this experience, and it's honestly one of the most horrifying experiences that anybody can go through, because it makes you feel crazy, because when you hear this stuff and you see this stuff, but once you go to record it, it's not there no more. So it's honestly really creepy. But I got a video for you guys, and I'm gonna show you the video that I took. Enjoy, and let me know what you guys think. But I promise you, bro, it was coming from this dude's mouth, like help was, and he was coming towards me, bro. It was, bro.
You see, whoa, right in the middle of the road. It's just passing by, and you see it's completely dark. There's who wears completely black, okay, at night time, even if it's a real person? That's definitely the jinn, what I actually call them now. So, my God, that's quite terrifying. Imagine you're the whole street, you're all alone, and you see somebody just walking towards you slowly. It gives me already the creeps. And actually, this guy ends up getting haunted. So, this is an ongoing story, so you will know more about it.
Go outside and hopefully I catch something.
So, this is his store where he's working. So, I think here he's experiencing it. But it does follow him home. Ah, okay, there you see. I don't understand why they do that. The door slamming. Ooh, it says come here. You remember my video where it actually called me saying come here? It's the exactly same word. So now he's coming back inside.
Oh, that chair's moving. What the fuck? Nobody's in here. Nobody's in the back room. Nobody's behind the door. Nobody's here. Fuck. Bathroom empty. You see that, right? I ain't tripping, right? Yeah, you're not tripping. I see that. And that's it gets fucking.
Okay. He's on live with his friends, yeah?
I got that. More back than work. Like they knocked like 3-4 over. Yeah, they'd be like, "You hungry, fat motherfucker?" Ain't doing shit. I think when you're like oh, I told you.
Live.
I fucking told you. It's like, oh, I think he touched me, bro. I think it touched me.
It touched him.
This arm. It is this arm. 100% this arm.
He's got scratches as well.
Alright guys, so I'm hearing this door open and close again, and you know, I'm the only one.
Ah!
Bro, what the fuck is that? Oh shit! Ow! Bro, I just got pushed, bro.
Jinn, yeah?
Ah, my arm hurts. Oh, come on, bruh. There's nobody in here. Ow, dude, I'm not doing this no more. Bro, I'm out, bro. I'm gone. I gotta go. Me out. Come on, man. Bro, I'm not fucking playing. Oh my god, what the fuck is that?
Oh, there's the behind.
There's nobody in this fucking store, dude. It's freaking me out, bro. It's freaking me out, bro. Come on, where you at? Like, come on. Bro, you gonna sit here and show yourself in front of me. What the freak is my neighbor
Yeah, the
doing,
mimic
bro?
has already.
I'm right there with that light. That's my neighbors, bro. Oh, hell no, bro. Hell, see, bro, I'm telling you, it's followed me to my house. Oh, my mama, it followed me to my house. She's not here. There is no car in the driveway. I'm literally in the next apartment. Like, I just got home from work, and this is what I see, bro. Yeah, haunted. This shit's haunted. This motherfucker followed me to my crib. Hell no. She's not here.
Yeah, no. She's been doing it all day.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro.
It's in her kitchen.
Yeah, it's the kitchen. Yeah. And people, bro, I'm telling you, bro, this thing is following me to my house. I'm literally, I'm right there.
Yeah,
Look, my neighbor's not here. That's my neighbor's driveway. That's mine. This is her apartment, bro. Like, I'm not folding, bro. I'm not going. My father said he's been doing it all day today. And, like, this is the stuff I'm talking about. Cabinet's open. This cabinet is always open. Every time I come out here to let the dogs out, it does this, bro. See? Nobody's in there. Nobody's in there. This light right here. It's no shortage because they would have messed our apartment up too. Nobody's in there, bro. I know I'm like just looking at my neighbor's thing, but bro, that's like, I'm telling you, that's trippy. Like, nothing has happened at work all day today, and then all of a sudden this stuff starts to happen? Nah, heck no, because I live right there. Literally, it's just a wall, and I heard it. Nope. Hey guys, so look, I'm hearing voices again. Yo, y'all heard that, right? Yo, man, I'm freaking out. Hello? Oh, no. No. That sounded like it was literally in my ear, dude. See, look, nobody is here. Nobody's here. Oh my God, dude, it sounded like something was behind me. Hello?
It's this guy.
Okay, I'm done with this. You need to leave. Oh my, dude, you guys hear that, right? You guys hear it? I'm not tripping. I just got smacked, man. You guys heard that? I dropped my phone. I'm closing, and I swear I'm hearing my name. I'm not tripping.
He's showing you the
camera just to show you.
continuous video. He gets hit over
You know
there.
what I mean? Nobody's in here. Oh, bro, I heard hay right behind me. On everything, I just heard hay.
Yeah, I think I just saw
again?
something, just
Nobody's
backside.
in
Let
here.
me just go back. Let me just go back.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, there. Did you see that? Let me just go slightly more back. Okay, let me pause it. There in the doorway. Yeah, there you can see. It's hiding and looking at him. Wow.
Nobody's in here. Oh, bro, I heard hay right behind me. On everything, I just heard hay. Here we go again. The good thing is I'm getting ready to leave. So like, sorry, I'm keeping the camera down. Yo, I'm telling you, you guys heard that. And it always does this whenever I'm leaving.
Brave.
And I don't know why.
It's
Yo,
getting
I heard it say
pushed
leave.
so many times.
On my mama, I heard that stuff say leave.
Got slapped so hard on
Getting
my
out of
arm,
here.
it knocked my phone out of my
Yep.
hand. Made my bracelet move.
I'm leaving. I'm not doing this.
There you got it.
Ah, that hurts, dude. It's like a hand. Bro, it was so loud. I'm done. Ooh.
You see, now people who actually got haunted and they have learned how to protect themselves, it's quite simple. Once you recite some of the verses, they're gone. They just disappear. When you speak about God, they completely get scared, guys. Unfortunately, me and other people, I have actually learned it now, but there are still people all around the world. The word God doesn't even come out of their mouth. They have become so godless right now. You see, he's been getting hit by this, whatever this thing is, and there's not even a single time he's speaking about God. So, yeah. Even I was same thing a few days ago.
You're here? What's your name? Was that, I'm assuming that was you? Was that you? Yo, I'm sorry, I'm nervous. You know, I get a little scared. How old are you? I'm trying to stay quiet because I'm trying to hear it. Shit. Leave. Oh, go. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Get out of here. Oh.
Finally, something came out of his
Leave.
mouth.
Shh. Ooh, dude, I'm hearing shit. No. Okay, you just go. Just get out. Leave. Oh, gosh,
Ooh.
damn it. Dude, I got touched by
He's a
that
brave
thing. I'm
guy,
just letting
you know, I don't
there's
know how
nobody in the store. See, I'm doing what you guys want, and then I'm hearing there's shit going on everywhere, dude. Man. Leave. You need to leave.
Where's school at? Oh, school.
So I'm home alone, and I'm pretty sure I'm hearing noises, things in that back room. Hello? Please tell me you guys heard that. I'm home alone too.
What's that clicking sound? Maybe his hands are shivering or what?
Man, I'm not trying to do this. I don't want to go. I don't want to do this. I don't want to go in here. Oh my.
Ooh.
Bro. Why is that? Who's here? Hello? Nope. So I'm home alone again, and I'm pretty sure I'm seeing something go, like, in and out of that hallway back there. Oh my!
Oh, you can see the
What the
hand.
fuck is that?
Did you see the hand?
No. Bro, I don't want to go back there. I do not want to go back there. There's nobody in this room, bro, and there's nobody under the bed. Dude, what was that? It was a freaking hand. Freaking hell, dude, I gotta get out of this apartment. I gotta get out of this apartment. I don't want to go in there. What the fuck are those doing over there, bro? Why is the stuffed animals over there? Work, and my neighbors called, and they said that my light is flickering in my apartment. So, let's go look. Nobody should be in here right now.
So now his apartment is having that light issue.
Why is my pipe?
Oh, this has happened. This has happened with me as well.
Why is that on? Why was that damn door?
Okay, the door moved.
That door was not shut. I don't. Who are you? What do you want? I'm out.
You see, he's breathing from mouth. You know, in my previous videos, people used to call me as a mouth breather. You know, and I used to like, you are not in my position. Like you guys don't even understand why do you breathe from mouth. It's not just because I wanted to, because I was actually scared. You know, it's like fight or flight response, and that's what actually happening with this guy. He's so terrified that he's already breathing from his mouth. That's why you hear him breathe. That's what.
So I'm here, and these lights were going on and off. And see? And look, the remote is over there. I'm not touching them, and I'm the only one here at this house. Like, nobody's here with me. Look, nobody in the closet, nobody in the bathroom. I'll even show you the closet. People go, oh, somebody's here, somebody's here. Nobody's here with me. Sorry, my house is dirty. But there's nobody here. And they keep going on and off. And they just started doing this. Okay, now they're off. If there is something here with me, will you turn the lights on? Can the remote see? Are you friendly?
I like this
Turn the
idea
lights
of
off
lighting.
if you're friendly. Okay. 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 Okay, you see that? Like, oh my fucking... Where'd that come from, bro? Okay. I don't know if you're friendly. I'm trying to lay down, and these damn lights won't stop going on and off. And I'm the only one here currently. And all my damn cabinets are open. And my remote for the lights are over there. And they just won't turn off. They just won't turn off. Yo, what the fuck was that?
Okay. It says
I'm
leave.
hearing this shit again. And I'm alone. Jesus Christ. And I'm alone too. Jesus fucking.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god. Oh my god. There was something behind that. There was something behind that. Nope. Nope. Nope.
He feels so trapped, you know. He doesn't even understand what to do.
And I'm just kind of chilling. I'm hearing shit. Sounds like he's coming from the bathroom. All I'm trying to do is blow out some fucking candles. Fuck me. Hello?
This guy is brave. I myself have run out of the house so many times. This guy is standing there and fighting. It's amazing.
Go outside. I can't fucking get out. There's something knocking at the door. I'm here alone. Nope. My girlfriend's not supposed to be here yet. Go away. She's not supposed to be here yet. I didn't hear her car. Her keys are not here.
Okay. By the way, go follow that guy on TikTok because these actually those hauntings are ongoing, guys. So if you want more update, visit his channel. Okay. This story is really amazing. It's called Babysitting, and you gotta hear the woman's experience, guys. It's quite terrifying.
One of the scariest things that ever happened to me while babysitting, story time. Now, I was 15, I've been babysitting for a few years at this point, so I had a lot of experience with kids. They love me. Well, a family friend asked if I would go babysit their 7-year-old son for a couple of days while they went out of town to Myrtle Beach, so I said sure, that was great money for me. So the parents put their bags in the car, they showed me where everything is. Now, his mom made it clear to me that he has a very active imagination and that because his daddy let him watch horror movies the week prior, he's been having nightmares and making things up, saying that he's been seeing stuff around the house that's not there. So they get their stuff in the car, they give their son a kiss, and they leave. So I'm flipping through all the satellite channels, checking out different shows, eating popcorn, little boy's playing with his toys, drinking his little juicy juice, and we're just having a good time. So I go in the kitchen to put a frozen pizza in the oven, and all of a sudden, this little boy comes flying out the living room, running up to me, and then wraps around my leg, just looking in the living room and then looking at me, back and forth. I said, damn son, are you okay? What happened? He said, she's in there, she's in there. I said, who's in there? He said, her, but I didn't see nothing. And before I can push him any further, he walks over and sits in front of the TV and starts ignoring me. We're sitting on the couch watching TV, and their couch was in the middle of the room, so you could walk around it. Well, this little boy starts looking behind the couch and then back at the TV. So I start looking back behind us. It's like a natural reaction when you see somebody else doing that, you start doing it. The more he did this, the more I felt like somebody was standing behind us, but I don't see anything. So I get up and walk across the room, and from there I can see the hallway. And for a second, something stood out to me. At the end of the hallway, it looked like someone was peeking around the corner like this. But when I cut the light on, it was gone, so I thought my mom was playing tricks on me. My anxiety's peaking, so I'm like, okay, it's the first time you've been left alone in someone else's house. Calm down, go take a shower and go to bed. But while I'm taking a shower, I get the weirdest feeling like somebody's standing outside of the shower curtain. Now, they had a big-ass bathroom, so I was like, dude, it's a new place, it's a big bathroom, you're not used to this. Just stop freaking out. But I have to keep sticking my head out the shower curtain to make sure nobody's there because I'm getting that vibe like somebody is there. So I peek out the shower again and bam, this kid is standing in the doorway crying. I said, what's wrong? He said, it's gonna get me. It's in there. I just saw it. Can I stay here with you? I'm scared. I said, yes, stay right there. Just turn the other way. And then I dry off and get dressed in the shower so he can't see me. Now it's about 11 o'clock at this point and he's still wide awake. So we sit there and talk for a little while. We play with Legos, Play-Doh. I'm just trying to wear him out so he'll go to sleep. Well, finally around 2 a.m., he falls asleep. Now, it was already so late, I didn't have time to unpack my clothes, so I just get in the bed and I go to sleep. About 10 minutes later, I hear this youngin' screaming again. Before I can even get out the bed, I hear him thunk, 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 and he's already running into my room, jumps into bed with me. He's screaming to the top of his lungs, she's there in my room behind the door. She's gonna get me if I'm alone. Please don't make me go back in there. So we're laying there in the bed together, and he says, I know you think I'm making stuff up. I promise you I'm not. She was there. I saw her. I said, honey, I believe you. It's okay. Just relax and close your eyes and start taking some deep breaths. This child has one hell of a grip on me. Like, he's wrapped around me like a python, so I could tell he was really scared. Like, he really thought something was going to snatch his ass off that bed. So I just held him and hoped that maybe he would calm down. Now, I know a lot of you would just tell these kids to hush and go to bed, but I'm not like that. I went through the same thing as a child. I would see things that were not there, and nobody else believed me. So I wanted him to know that I believed him and I was protecting him. So I reached over to the nightstand and I tapped that old school touch lamp 3 times and put it on the brightest setting so it lit up the room. That way we would feel more safer and we'd get some sleep. Then I start hearing some distant thunder, and then it starts pouring rain. I think, oh, well, that sounds relaxing. So because of that storm, my ass knocked out. I was doing some good sleeping until about 30-40 minutes later. That was when I abruptly woke up to the bed shaking. It felt like a small tremor, like a little earthquake. So I'm trying to get my eyes adjusted and wake up and figure out, why is the bed shaking? Apparently the storm knocked the power out because it was pitch black dark in that room, and the only time I could see anything was when the lightning struck. But once my head gets adjusted, I start hearing a noise, like chattering of teeth. I'm laying there trying to figure out what the hell is that noise and what is shaking the bed. And that's when I look over and I see the little boy is sitting up on the other side of the bed with his hands holding the cover, and it's him shaking the bed. He's shaking that hard. And that chattering sound I heard was coming from his teeth. He was sitting here holding the covers with his eyes wide open and going, "God, are you okay?" Because I thought he was having a seizure, but when I looked at him, his eyes darted over to mine, and I realized he was awake. He was so scared. Like, he couldn't move. He was frozen, shaking and chattering. I'm like, well, if he's not having a seizure, what is wrong with him? And that's when it clicks. He's sitting here staring at the door, so I look at the door. Y'all, let me tell you, in that moment, when that lightning flashed, I damn near shit my pants. It scared me so bad. Have you ever been so scared that your hands and arms and legs start tingling, they damn near go numb? When I looked at that bedroom door, there was someone's head peeking around the door like this, and you could only see their eyes. And when the lightning stopped flashing, I couldn't see anything anymore. It was complete darkness. That was when it really hit me. Holy crap, we're not alone. There's someone else in the house, and they're standing right there. But what really freaked me out was every time the lightning would strike, I could see more of that person's face. Like, it started like this, and then this, and this, and then I could see their actual mouth. This person was smiling ear to ear. I could barely take a breath in. All I could think was, what the hell is that thing? Then of course the lightning stopped flashing, so for a few seconds it was completely dark, and I had that feeling again like someone was watching us and getting closer and closer, and I was starting to panic. And when lightning struck a few seconds later, I could tell they were getting closer, because now this motherfucker, person, thing, or whatever, was now at the foot of the bed, peeking over like this, staring at us. At this point, my damn teeth were chattering. All I could hear was between the both of us. So I pulled that little boy up on my lap in my arms as tight as I could, because I didn't want whatever it was to try to snatch him out of my arms, and I held him real tight. So now when the lightning flashed, we could see its whole face peeking over the bed, smiling, looking right at us. So that was when fight or flight kicked in for me, and I remember the dad telling me that he'd put a loaded pistol in the nightstand and behind the headboard of this bed, so I start reaching around for it. And for some reason, my gut was telling me, you better keep your eyes on this thing. Every time the lightning strikes, pinpoint where it is with your eyes and don't take your eyes off or it's gonna jump. Reaching, trying to multitask, keep my eyes on it, hold the little boy, and feel around for this pew-pew, and I finally feel it, and I snatch it out of that holster and I hold it up. When the lightning struck, I pointed at this thing. I said, if you take another step, I'm gonna blow you into the next room. Get out and leave now. In that moment, something happened. I don't know what it was, but I could feel me looking into it and it looking into me, and that lightning flashed, and then all of a sudden the power cut back on. And no lie, as soon as the power came on, it was gone. I snatched him up out of the bed, grabbed that pew-pew, and ran to the kitchen and called 911. I stayed on the phone with them, the police came, and then I called the parents. I put the cop on the phone, they're talking, and then they tell the cop that they're not coming back until Sunday. Even though we're telling them we think there's an intruder in the house and their child's here, they don't give a shit. They're not coming home. They think it's our imagination playing tricks on us because the power went out and we're getting freaked out with the storm and everything. So I made it very clear I was not staying in their house another minute, and I was going to take their child back to my family's house, and that's where we would be. And they said, okay, fine, we'll see you on Sunday. So I asked the little boy if that was the first time he saw this thing, and he said no. He'd been seeing it for months, but this was the first time it got that close. Now I knew he'd have to go back to that house, so the next day me and my cousin went over and cleansed the entire house, hoping it would help.
Hallelujah. That was one of the most weirdest story. Oh my God, I can't believe it. I don't understand what kind of parents they are. First of all, they left their kid. They know what's going on with him, and they still left him with the babysitter. And now, when they're on the phone call with the police, and they're saying that they're not going to come back until Sunday. Man, these people, they have kept their priorities high on something else, not on this kid. I don't know what actually happened with that kid, man. I feel sorry for him. It's very hard, Sometimes I go back and I think that even we were like those kind of parents, who never believed in child. But it happens, guys. Unless until you don't experience it, you'll never understand that. Anyways, guys, I don't want to keep the video more long, okay? So I'm going to cut it off right now, and I'm going to bring back another video really soon. So until then, take care, guys. Goodbye.